My name is Myra. I am coming to you from the Inland Empire in Southern California, and today I will be doing a little bit of everything. I have been seeing these videos about people posting on their carts and show me what's in your cart. So I thought I would do that since I have been organizing all of my whips and going through to see what I have. And so I'll be showing you mostly that. And I don't think I have a whole lot in my cart.
That's probably gonna be really fast.
I thought I would combine with Sock Talk because I miss Sock Talk. And that is something that the grocery girls used to have when they used to do like their routine podcasting. So I think I will just combine that, and I have a couple of acquisitions, so I thought I would share that. I've started accumulating a little pile, and yeah, I need a show so I can start stashing all that stuff away. So I've also started cleaning out like a little bench that I have by my desk, and I thought I would show you a couple of things that I usually have on the side of my desk. Not everything, but just my little collection of bowls. So let's get started. I do have an oldie but goodie FO that I wanted to show. I remembered because Refuge from my granny's closet 3G just bought a skein of this, and I'm like, hey, I have a sweater in that yard, so I'm like, let me pull it out, and before I stash it away, because I was about to start stashing away winter stuff. And this is it. It's a boxy from Hohi Locatelli, and it is a worsted. So I did this during her, what was it? Hohi Cal 2020 or 2021. I remember, it's a couple years ago. But yeah, I love this thing. It was really big. Like when I blocked it, it was huge. And so what I did, I just rewashed and threw it in the dryer for a little bit just to shrink it back up because it was so long. It looked like pajamas. But yeah, this is my sweater. I didn't alternate skeins, but I don't really care. It's a little bit brighter right here, lighter. It doesn't bother me. I love it. Yeah, that's my oldie but goodie FO. So I do finish things sometimes. And then another FO that I have, I'm surprising myself, I have a freaking FO. I started doing the Omar shawl, and I actually finished it. Well, it could have been bigger, but I just went until I ran out of yarn. So this is it, and I haven't washed and blocked, so I know it's gonna grow, but I love it. It's a nice small-ish just to have around your neck, so when it's cold, I do like to have snug fitting shawls. So yeah, I finished it. And these are the colors that I ended up picking because I was indecisive of what colors, and I knew I wanted the green. And since I've been liking pink, green and pink are the thing now, right? Row I ran out of. But since it's so variegated, I don't think you'll notice like where it ends. So it's right there. I haven't woven it ends. I don't do that until I wash and block. So this is where it ended, and see, you can't really tell, not unless you're like staring at it. So yeah, this is done. So I will be washing and blocking. So I have another scarf for winter time this year. That was a lot of fun. And that is, last time I was calling it a different name. I don't remember what I was saying, but it's the Omar wrap by Tony Lipsy, which is T-L-Y-C. And yeah, that's not gonna. And one other thing I wanted to show, I'm about to frog something because I'm reclaiming this bag. This bag I got from Hugh Loco's website, and she started these back when she started her chicken collections, and it's actually from beautifulsister.com, but I got it from Hugh Loco's website, and it's one of those that has the bunny ears, and thought it was super cute. So I want to reclaim this bag, so I looked to see what was in there, and I was using a 3.5 millimeter hook. I always put a sticky in my bags to see what hook I was using. And I was originally making an amigurumi. Let me see. Open this up. See, you fold it over and then open it up, and it's like a little basket. So this is how far I got. Oh, this is funny. It's a head. So it was supposed to be let me look up the pattern. I wasn't even, well, a spider, right? I had that part right. So I'm sure back here. Nope, the light will follow it. Stupid light. Yeah, but it's the Black Widow Avengers doll by Stevie Hill's Ravelry store. So I did get this a while ago, and I don't remember who I was making this for. I don't talk to that person anymore, so I'm frogging it. I mean, all I have is the head. Oh, and I did have to make a stick person off out of the little twinge, whatever. This was fun. My stick person, maybe I'll hang on to that. But yeah, I'm just gonna frog it. I'm not gonna make that thing. Getting rid of the head and taking my bag back. So that's that. I wanted to show it before I started undoing it. And I think that's all I wanted to share for FOs. I do have a couple of whips. And this one is the Isabella wrap by Bagaudet, and I'm loving this one. I was on a roll, and then I jumped onto that Omar shawl. Now that I finished it, I'm gonna go back to this one. I think this one will be a little bit bigger. And these yarns are Barnyard Knits in Orchard. And this is going to be a DK2. And the Chicken Coop, my Texas yarn. And this is a DK as well. And these are both No, this one's 100% superwash merino. Sorry, my dog's outside. I don't know what he's barking at. And this one's 75% merino, 25% nylon. And the chicken coop dye works is in the color foul. And this one's orchid. So yeah, I'll be jumping on that. And it's outgrowing my little bag. And this is one of my Slip Stitch Studio bags. That's that one. And then the other one, this one I'm excited about. I've got one little hexagon done. The little hexagon, it's so cute. So this pattern, I am gonna do 2 little panels, and I'm making them as big to fit advent package. This is one of my advents from last year from Opal Knits, Opal from Rose. Oh, what's it called? I'll put her name if I remember. But this was one of her last year's. I show you the yarn. I mean, I just grabbed whatever just to, oh, that's so pretty. I love her yarns. And it's super squishy. Yeah, so I'm making that squares or the hexagons as big as I can squeeze one of these in there for this year's advent calendars that I have coming. So I'm making them double and then leaving the top open, and find a way to like connect them together. Probably just do like a chain and just like attach them. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out ways to display my advent calendars this year. And this yarn is a mini from my roll ones. Oh, that's so pretty. And this one is, let's see, my roll one little package. And this one came with a little music note stitch marker. Oh, I thought I had kept the paper in here. Okay, well, it has for Buku yarns. So this was a Buku yarns, B-U-K-U yarns, and this one is Purple Rain. And this, I figured I need 24. So there's 10 in each one. So I'll need like 2.5. I mean, I have plenty of them. Plenty. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. So let me find that pattern. I just bought it. I think it's free on like the blog, but I can't follow those for some reason. I need to be able to follow. And this is from Selena Baca. Oops. And it's not gonna focus because of the light. But that's what they look like. So this is just like a one-sided, but I'm gonna do double to make it like a little pocket. And so she hangs them upside down. So I don't know, I might join them all the way up here, like just to, and leave it this part open to be able to slide them in there. I don't know if it'll slide I guess I'll stretch it. That should be fine. But yeah, so I'm excited about doing that one. That one's been fun. And then another thing that I'm hoping to start just here and there, no rush, but these are pretty fast to work up. So I got myself a couple of TYs. Of course I got Dumbo, so I'm on the lookout for Disney ones, but other ones are cute. I like this flamingo, she's super cute. So I am gonna try to make them loveys, and I'm using Katona. I don't have the tags, unfortunately. I got these a while back from the Wool Warehouse, and I did make a mandala from Minke. Oh, I forgot her name. Minke Mandala. She was a designer of mandalas. I need to get her book. Claudia from Crochet Luna. So Crochet Luna, the one that made this shirt. She just, I just watched the video, but she talked about her back when it happened. She was battling depression and unfortunately took her life, and she was such a beautiful person. And so I made a mandala out of these yarns. So I think that'll work to make these little loveys. It's small enough. It might be really thin. I don't know. I'm gonna try it because I really want to use these yarns. That my mandala is beautiful. I used to have it in there. I don't think I do anymore. I don't know where I have it. I'll show it when I find it. So yeah, that is my intention for that. Hopefully, and I have one of these little pouches from the Grocery Girls. And since I am doing granny, I made sure I have my snips and a needle and one of my favorite stitch markers. These are the Tulip. I love these stitch markers. So they're shaped like a little heart. And I just ordered some, and I'll be showing those right now because I like to have those everywhere. And this is in another one of my Slip Stitch Studio bags. And when I saw that she had RVs, I was like, yes! RV life. So that is everything I have for whips and soon to be whips. Okay, next I will show my hair. I was gonna suck it up this time, guys, but this is getting too warm in here. I hope it's not too loud. Okay, next I will show you guys a couple of things of my bowls, because I have a lot of bowls. For someone that doesn't like, or that I have like sour taste in my mouth for Hobby Lobby, I have a lot of Hobby Lobby stuff. So I did find this bowl. It's a tiny little bowl that I use for when I'm working on my minis. It's so cute. The next one I have is, I did save, what do they call it? Unihorsey. And I love this. I like that it has the, not all of them have that. Because sometimes even through here, like it'll pop out. So I like that it has that. So yeah, my Unihorsey. And then I have this little tiny bowl that I got out of the, I got Molly from a homespun house, what was it, a winter box, I think, last year, and this was in there. I love it so much. This actually stays by my table and it's just decoration. Don't touch it, don't put anything in it, it's just for decoration. Isn't it pretty? Love it. And then my other bowl, I have another bowl inside of a bowl, inside in another bowl. So let's see, how do I do this? So I have this tiny little bowl. It's full of buttons and scrap yarns that I collect, because I have a little trash bin where I collect all my scraps, so I don't throw any scraps away. Last year I threw all of my scraps into one of those plastic ornament balls, the clear ornament balls, and I hung them up on my tree. So every year I'm gonna make stuff all my ends into the ornament balls, and I still have a couple left. And here I have a couple of buttons. I have a pin that says handmade, and then I've got a Z button. I do have a garland where I have all my pins and my buttons, but I already filled it up, so I need to make another one, because all these buttons are just sitting here, my pins. And then this one is from Madeline Tosh, and this was sent to me by Cinematic Games when I won her monthly giveaway. I never won anything, guys, and I won that. Of Claudia's buttons. This one, I love it. I just bought this bag that says this. It's already in use, so I don't have it. Yo hablo crochet. Then I just want to crochet. I just want to knit. This one is from the Will and Women fibers, because I did have, I joined their club. And then this one, these hands crochet, and crochet love, and sock maker extraordinaire. This one, woo, the answer is always yarn. Yes, ma'am. And I have like little stitch markers that come when you order needles. But yeah, Home Goods. So I don't know what it's meant for in the kitchen, this tiny little bowl, for soy sauce or something. But I snagged it. This one, I love this one. I don't know where I got it. I don't know if it was Texas or Tennessee. I don't remember, but I had to have it. I was like, that is cute. And I usually keep it on my desk, so when I'm crocheting or knitting while I work, and I have to take off my stitch marker for some reason, this is it. Then I just ordered, like I said, I just ordered more of those tulip stitch markers. I love these. These are super sturdy. They make like little tulip flowers. But these are my favorite. I just made a little care package for one of my nieces, and I threw some of those in there. Oh, here's the rest of my Godzilla little little baby. That's actually gonna be one of my scraps. So yeah, I just ordered those. I ordered on Amazon. I always order them on Amazon. They're like anywhere from $6 to $8, depends how much they're going for, and that's less than what they like. This was the original box, and it had like, so I just combined them because I don't want to have two big old containers right there, but that's what they look like, a little package. Then I have this little stitch marker that I got from the Woolen Fiber, Woolen Women Fiber. Yeah, she stitch marker came in every box, so this was one of them, the Little Mermaid. And you get to pick the color of skin on the dolls, which I think is really cool. Sam's Tiny Trinkets, and she is on Etsy. Sam's Tiny Trinkets. So I don't know if the camera will pick that up. Oh yeah, it does. And she is on Etsy. I love her stuff. She's so talented. I have a couple of her stitch markers, not just from the club, but like that I found to purchase from her. They're really cool. So I've been saving her for a special occasion. And then I have a tough woolen, because we all need one of these. For those tough finger. And then I have these from the Vintage Dreamer, and I got some of these her sale that she had like the beginning of the year after Christmas. So it's got a Christmas gnome, Santa gnome, latte cup, and a little cardinal. So those are super cute, and I don't know if you can see her name down there. But I still haven't figured out how to link stuff. I need to watch some YouTube videos on how to link stuff. Sorry. And then I found these. We went to the LA County Fair, and we went into like the candy store. And they had these. Oh my goodness. They're like tins, candy tins. I always like buying like the candy tins and use them for stitch markers after. So these actually look pretty good, so I didn't throw those away. And they were really expensive. Like too expensive for a tin. But yeah. And then they have this one. Oh, I love him. Oh yeah, these are from The Office. I don't know if you guys watch, but yeah, it's super funny. So all of that to show you the bowl that I have all of that stuff in. This is like my main bowl. It's so pretty. I like Mexican looking stuff, so I thought this looked Mexican. Because my grandma used to have bowls like this. And this was from Knit Knacks. And I actually bought this at a yarn store in Pasadena. I don't remember what it's called. I went to the festival that we're not having anymore in Pasadena, the West Stitches West. Yeah, Stitches West. I went last year or the year before that, the last year that they had it. And after the festival, I didn't really buy much at the festival, and I was like, I don't know, like the yarn didn't call to me, nothing really like stood out. So I was with my nieces and I'm like, do you guys want to go to like a yarn store? Like there's one here down the street, and then we could just walk around. So we did. We went to this yarn store. I'll try to look up the name because it was a really nice yarn store. That's where I bought all the yarn. I bought a lot of pretty stuff, and I found this bowl. So it wasn't a lost cause. And then we went to at a tea shop. So it was like sandwiches and tea. Fancy. It was cute. I love this. I don't know if you've ever used this before. It's amazing from Trader Joe's. I thought it was weird that Trader Joe's had cream lotions. Smells so good. So it's just like regular cream, but it's like a cream butter cream type. Like it's thick, but it gets absorbed into your skin, so it's not like greasy. I don't know. It's just like the perfect amount of moisturizer without leaving you all oily. But it comes in a pack of 3. And so I have one here, I have one in my car. And I think I have one stored away, but that always sits next to my desk. So another cream that I want to talk to you guys about for us that have chronic hand pains, and so I don't know if this is gonna offend anybody, and sorry, but it is a transdermal compound. So it's not really a cream, it's more like an ointment, but it is CBD THC. So I just got this because last week my hands were so much pain, and my fiance took me to a place and was like, yeah, they're gonna have some good stuff here for your hands. They don't just sell herbal stuff. He's like, they'll have something for your hands. So they sure did. So it's kind of like a balm. It's not really a cream, it's like a balm. But it is magic. As soon as I put it on, I felt relief because my hands were killing me. And I have tendonitis, so like I work on the computer all day, plus I have been crocheting, and then we went kayaking, and my hands were just like, I can't take this anymore. I'm gonna have to take some medicine, and he knows that I don't like taking medicine, so he's like, you know what, let's just go to the store, let's see what they have, hopefully they can help you. And sure enough, I haven't taken any medicine since. If I start feeling a little pulling of my nerves, I put this on and it goes away. So if anybody is ever interested in trying something outside the box where you don't have to take pills, this is the business. So yeah, I definitely recommend. It is a little pricey, but I do recommend. Okay, so for my cart, I have always tried designating the middle area for socks, and then the bottom part has been like tops. I think that's what I have down here, tops, like shirts. May have thrown something else in there, a hat. And then the top has just been like dump everything on top of there. So I do have a couple of these little baskets that they sell for this specifically. And then I have a whole bunch of bags hanging on the sides. Dude, I use every part of the buffalo, okay? Look at this. I have a bunch of hooks, and these hooks are actually pretty cool. I found these at Home Goods. They're actually for the shower, but I just hang them like that, and then it becomes a little hanging thing. And so my cart is fully loaded with all this stuff on the sides. So I'll start with the bottom because that's where I have whips. And the top is just, I don't even know what. So I've been trying to organize my back room. Oh, that's what that is. So I was gonna start the scrappy blanket with the mitered squares that everybody does. This is how far I got. I mean, it's just back and forth. And of course I lost interest, moved on to something else, but they are pretty fun. I like my little stitch marker. That was from an advent calendar. Oh my God, it's raining. It's 83 degrees and it's raining. Okay. My dogs are in. They're safe from water. So, where was I? This. Yes. So I have a couple of minis. And these are from an advent calendar as well. From like 2020. And these are from, I'm gonna think of the name. I wish I would have kept the card with me. There's another one over there. And my dogs are inside now, so sorry if they make noise or they start interrupting. And I think I've used these already. These are just like the leftovers of that. And then this one actually made a sweater for my niece for her baby shower. And she was having a baby for my baby girl. That's the leftovers. Fearless yarns, I think. It may have been Fearless. I think so. So that's that. Hopefully I'll work on that more someday. Next bag. Oh, and the bag. My bag. Oh my God, the bag. This is actually made by Crochet Luna. Claudia. She is, she did this whole, she does the dodgy bag mail every year. Well, they've been doing it for a couple of years. And the first year that she started, I actually won. And that's the pin from that year. So I won the bag. I won the prize, and this is the bag that she made. So I won the bag and a skein of yarn, and she sent me some buttons and some tea. I was so excited when I won this. This was the first thing I ever won. So the next one is in my hohi bags, because I do have a collection of hohi bags. This one I have the lounging top by Hohi Locatelli. And this I was gonna make one of the years that she did for her hohi cow. I didn't get too far. This is how much I have. It's like literally 5 rounds. Like, that's as far as I got. 5 rounds. Sheesh. But I do want to make this someday. And this one is in some more Hobby Lobby yarn. I'll talk about that one day. I just don't. I'm telling you, for somebody that has a sour taste in their mouth for Hobby Lobby, I have a lot of Hobby Lobby yarn. But I still love shopping there. This is Yarn Bee Urban Chick. So it is 78 acrylic, 22 cotton. So I did mean for this to be a summer top. And this is in the color Mint. So I guess, and I have a quarter in here for some reason. So that's that. I have that one down there. Next, and this is not a whip parade. Maybe I'll just do it in parts because it's going to be too much if I do everything in one video. It'll be madness. So maybe I should just do like, as I pull them out, I'll show them off because, yeah, I think it'll be too crazy. So I opened up my door. Hey, I don't know if it'll be too loud, the roosters and stuff. But I opened the door. I opened it right now to let the dogs in, and it's actually a breeze and it's not that hot. We'll see. Hey. So this is in my Daisy Girl bag. And I love these. And oh, it's funny how my yarn matches to the bag. This is the back. I love her bags. I wish I would have bought more. I don't know if she's still making bags or not. But I love this. Let me see. Do I have the pattern information in here? No, I don't. So this is the same. It was supposed to be a top. And this is how far I've gotten. Got two colors. And literally 5 rounds. This is bad. And I'm using carbon needles. I love the needles. I just don't love the cable. Because, you know, that's the Knit Picks cables. But I love the needles. So, yeah, it's just a worm with stuff. A bunch of stitch markers. I'll look for the pattern right now. But the yarns, let's see. Let me match up these yarns. This one. This is Delicious Yarns. And it's in the color Rainbow Sprinkles. And this is Superwash Merino, 100%. But see, the pinks and the greens, I love it. So it's that one. And then this one. This is in the Threadbare Dye Works. In the color Olivine. This one is 95% merino, 5% stellina, and so super fine. So this I think I bought at the festival the year before that, my first year that I went. I think that's where I got it from. At the Stitches West, the first year I went. Then this one is from Long Dog Yarns, and I got that at the festival as well. And it's in the color Rose Gold. I love this one, so pretty. And this is a, oh no, it's fading. Why? 80/20, I think. Superwash merino nylon. It's really raining. So weird. Midsummer and it's raining. My dog already stinks. I don't know what he was out there doing. So that's that. I found the pattern. It's the Maritimo top. Maritimo. Oh, that light. But yeah, that's the one. And that's by Boylan. Oh, sorry. Boylan Knitworks. I really want this shirt. There's some really pretty ones. Look at that. It's super cute. So yeah, that's that one. So hopefully I can get into getting back to that. And lastly, I have another Hohi bag. So this is supposed to be like a everyday bag, but I'm tough on my bags. Like, I use my bags. So this one actually started ripping from somewhere. Let me see. Oh, right here. From the edge. Like, oh, started ripping. So I had to put it on hiatus. And then I just shoved the project in it, and it's home to a project. I love this bag though. Like, it's really cool. I started a hat. And I'm using Brava bulky weight. And this is acrylic, 100% acrylic. I was gonna give it away as a gift, so that was the purpose of me starting it. And I think I started using the Barley pattern by Tin Can Knits, and I just didn't do the garter. I just kept knitting in circles. But I use the numbers from the Barley hat. So, I mean, it's fun. I just need to keep at it. Or did I do? No, yeah, it's pure knit stitches. Yeah, maybe I'll bring this out. That's what I say every time I touch one of my whips. Maybe I'll start this again. Okay. This bag holds the remainder of the skeins that I had for that blanket that I'm doing as my grandma's favorite dishcloth one. And I just saw, was it a video on YouTube that said how to knit garter corner to corner? I was like, oh, that's the blanket that I'm making. So I've got violet. I've got this minty green, fresh mint, and Deco Rose. Yeah, that's more like it. So yeah, those are the other three that I couldn't fit into my bag. So they've been sitting in my cart. Next, I have this little bag. This is my little Hello Kitty bag. I love it. This is where I keep all of my works in progress dishcloths. because I do love making dishcloths as well. I actually need to make some. I made a lot and give them away. And then I realized the other day, like, I don't have any dishcloths that I've made. Makes no sense. Dude, can you stop? Sorry, my big dog is in here and he's loud. He breathes. But yeah, these are knit picks. What are they? No. Ben, don't go that way. They're just like the knit picks. Can you chill, please? Can you sit? Relax. Can you relax? You're distracting me. What do you have on your face? And then I have these. These I think are Chowgu. I think they're bamboo. But I really like these too. For cotton. And then these are clovers, which I got like at a Takumi's at a Tuesday morning. Is that what those stores are called? I haven't been able to get to the one that's by my house. But yeah, I like these for dishcloths, and I like to have multiples at the same time, so I keep multiple needles for those. And then this one that I'm working on is sugars and cream. Let's see, does this have a name? Stripey Evening Sea, it's called. This is sugars and cream, just basic cotton. Probably got it at Michael's. Yeah, so I always try to keep, I mean, I have a big bag of cotton, but I just keep this little one for my current whips up on top. And then next thing I have, and I cover it up because I don't want it to get all dusty, is my basket. Oh, I love this thing. And this is from, I'll think of the name. Has a little tab with the lid. I love it. It's so fancy. And I have this full of yarn. I'm telling you, I have yarn everywhere. And this is Bumblebee Acres, one of my favorite dyers. And then this one is in a Coquette sock, which is American Corridel nylon, 75/25. And it's in the color Highbury, which is a Jane Austen colorway. Ah, so pretty. I've made socks with this yarn, like this, the Coquette. And this is a workhorse yarn. Like, super workhorse. So it's like, it's not the softest or the squishiest, and it has like, I don't know if you could see like that halo of like, yeah, it's a workhorse yarn. And then I have it in the Harriet Smith. It's the same Coquette. So pretty. And then I have it in the Emma. And it's the same Coquette. These are pretty. And then I have this one. I think this was part of Advent. Like, this was the 100 skein that came in the Advent calendar. Because it doesn't have a tag. I think that's what it is. And then I have a 50 grams of sock yarn. So this one I'll show the work in progress, because I have that working in progress. That one came with a mini. So I have the second sock ready to go. And then I have this mini. I think this came with one of the Crochet from Bumblebee. Otherwise, I don't know why I would have it in here. And then I have this one, which was my mom's. And she gave it to me. It's called Thread and Maple. That brand. I think it is. So that's where the basket's from. And oh, it's right there. They're Canadian. And I was enabled by the grocery girls with this basket a long time ago. And I had to jump in the bandwagon. But yeah, that's my little basket. I love it. And like I said, I cover it up to keep it far away from dust. And then let's see, what else do I have up here? This is a Musselburgh. I don't know the correct pronunciation. I'm sorry. Everybody says it different. But I don't know what I was thinking by agreeing to make this black hat. I mean, I've got the hard part done, right? That beginning. And I'm doing 3 in DPNs. Oh, and that's in my Stitching the High Notes Christmas bag. I love it. And I'm using 3.5 millimeter DPNs, and then I plan on switching to a 16-inch circular needles once I'm ready. And this black yarn, look at my little basket, so cute. This is from Cottontail Fibers. Yeah. Don't have the tags. Well, here's this one. Yeah, this is Alegria from, oh no, excuse me. I couldn't hold it. It's Manos del Uruguay Alegria, and it's a superwash merino polyamide, and it's just black. So it's a 75-25 superwash merino polyamide. That's the black. And then this is gonna be the contrast. So I don't know if I want to do like the inside, like she can reverse it black to this, or if I want to do stripes. I think I'll reverse it. That way she has an option to just do black or just this color. But this one is from this one was I just got at the Stitches West. No, not Stitches West. What is it called? Rhinebeck West? Yeah, Rhinebeck West. From the Knitting Tree. And it's from the Blossoms collection. And this is in the color Neon Camo. And it's 100% merino wool. And it's in a sport weight. So that'll be the contrast for this one. So maybe I'll start that so I can give it to her for Christmas. So that is actually going to be for my niece, the one that took me to the festival, because I was injured, I couldn't drive. So I asked her if she could take me, and while I was there, I was like, pick a yarn, I'll make you something. That's what she picked. So maybe I'll try to finish it for Christmas. So last up on the top shelf is in my Hoji Baul. And this is actually an advent calendar. And again, it's from my favorite Bumblebee Acres. Oh, this is really hard to keep open. So I won't go through all of these. So I'm planning on making a granny stripe. No, it's not a granny stripe. What is this? Madness. Oh no, I don't remember what this is. It's like a different stitch. I don't remember.
All I have on the top. So now, I don't know how long this video is going to be, guys. Sorry if it's going to be too long. But that's all I have in the cart. Top and bottom.
I have this attached, which is a little like a, it's supposed to be like for a locker. That's my mama. But I have like my knives from when I do my paper cutting stuff. I lost a knife. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it in there. Hopefully I remember. And then I have my highlighter tape, which is what I use when I am following a paper pattern. And some knitting needles that I might have finished a project and I just left them there. And then from this one, I'll show what I have in my little containers. I have my sock ruler that I got from Katrinkles. And then I have this ruler that I got at Hobby Lobby when I used to like Hobby Lobby. And then I just have like random needles. I don't know, like the packages. Some have needles and some don't. These are some of my interchangeables, my double pointed needles. These are my tiny, super little tiny needle DPNs. These are 2.0. Yeah, 2.0. And see, here's the tag for Fearless yarn for that advent calendar. I need to put it in there. And then I have some, these are probably, I was probably using them and I just shoved them in there. And what else do I have in here? Some stitch markers, batteries. That's that one. And then in this one, I've got a sleeve that I was just using. I have my sheet that I got at the festival at the Stitches West. Some more tape and a hole puncher because everybody needs a hole puncher. And a sharpener for my pencils. That one. And then I just got these. Crazy Sock Lady has these on her Amazon thing, and she gave us all a heads up that they were back, so I jumped on it and I got some. I figured I'd use them for like pictures. I have my pretty ones, but those are kind of hard to like put your socks on. They snag. I figured I would try something different just to see. So that's that. Do I have another one? No, that's it. So now on the sides of my bags, I have so many. Guys, this is gonna be so long. All right, this one, I have what I was gonna make the waru. See, I like having paper patterns because then I put them in my bag and I know what I'm doing, and I put a little sticker with what hook I'm using. I know exactly what's in here. But, oh, I want to be digital. That's how far I have. That's how far I've gotten. It's like a worm. And this one, oh, I don't have the tags. Why? Oh, they're in here. Okay. This one is a homespun house. And it's in the colorway Salazar Slytherin's Locket. If I can see that correctly. So pretty. And I love a homespun house. Another favorite. Oh, that's the one thing I hate about pulling these out, because it's so hard to put them back in without damaging the yarn. So that's that one. So let me pull them all out. These are the 4 colors I have planned to use. So that was that one. The blue, so pretty. Oh, I love this. It's from the Long Dog Yarn as well. She's another one of my favorites. Bounce sock and the colorway One and Done. Let's see. Oh, this is so bad. I'm just shoving them in there. And then this one, oh, so pretty. Greens and peach. I love it. It's Long Dog Yarn as well. And this is another One and Done. And these are in the bounce sock. Oh, that one went easy. Okay, the last one is, I'm trying to keep my finger in there as I pull this thing out so it could be easy to put it back in. Oh, it's so pretty. I love these. And this is the colorway Last of the Red Hot Swamis. And it's Long Dog Yarn as well. I don't know what that reference is. But yeah, that's in that one. It's on the side of my cart. Another thing I have on the side of my cart is a Grocery Girls bag that I got. I think this was their last collab. I don't think this was part of it. I think I just shoved that in there. So their thing was Christmas bag, which is super cute. And they had the Frankie and Fibers in, let's see, colorway is Fairy Lights. Oh, it's the Fairy Lights yarn set, which was what they put out for the hat garland thing, I think. I don't remember. This was their Christmas collab. Yeah, it was for the hat garland that Jody does every year. So they included in, oh, I forgot I had these. See? Stitch muckas with the, it has a little bit of light bulb and some of the brown ones and pom-poms, the little mini pom-poms. So that's just been hanging out. Oh, and the ruler with the gauge. So that was pretty cool. And then I don't know where I got this bag from. Forgot I had it. It's from Dragonfish. It says, I fucking hate everyone. Love it. And there's their tag. I don't know where I got it from. This is the bag I was talking about. Oh, that's a little squished. From Hohi. One of my Hohi bags. This is the one I was talking about that stained my yarn and my project. And I'm using Comfy Cotton Blend from Lion Brand. And it's a DK weight. And it's just a white ivory. So I don't know if you'll be able to catch it on the camera. I don't think you can. I mean, I could barely see it now. Did it fade? Because I don't see it anymore. I got discouraged when it got stained and I just stopped working on it. I think it faded because I don't see it anymore. This was a really pretty hat. I was practicing on my cable knitting. That's pretty. Maybe I'll finish it now that I don't see it stained. And this is my cable needle. Because I do need a cable needle. I'm learning. Yeah, I think it faded. So I might finish that now. I mean, if I can remember what pattern I was using. It's like really nice yarn for being cotton. I'm gonna have to look at it during the day. It's another Hohi bag. Telling you I have a collection. This is just an advent calendar, chilling, waiting for a project. And it's my Cafe Creations one. And this was last year's My Little Pony, I think, and it was like a 12-day. It wasn't like the full. So I won't show you all of those. It's too long. And I got another one of my Grocery Girl little pouches. And I've got some stitch markers. And these are from the Fangirl Fibers. And I did watch a couple of episodes of Doctor Who. So these are Doctor Who inspired. So that's that. So these are waiting for its project to come around. And then the next one, another Hohi bag. Now, this is green. This is teal. Dude, I have one skein of yarn in there. Really? Oh, because I've got a sock attached to it. I think I probably took it out of the bag that I originally had it on because I wanted to use it. And this is in the Mani Pedi by Lion Brand. So this is Sock Talk already. I think I was gonna give these away, so that's why I got them, like I started making them in that yarn. And I think I'm doing the Hermione's. I think that's how far I've gone. I do toe up, so I was gonna go over that once I start talking about my socks. I'll go over my pattern, like how my recipe, once I start sock talk. So next bag, dude, I have a lot of bags, is Mrs. Brown's bag, because I love her bags too. So this is supposed to be Tridocna tea? Tridocna? Does that have any pattern? Yeah, it does. So let me not show the pattern. I love this. This is so me right here. And I've got my 3.5 millimeter. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm using for that. And let me show one skein. It's I love this cotton. And it's in the colorway Spunky. Okay. Spunky. And oh look. Oh, it's unraveling. Why did it not have a stitch marker attached to it? Bruh. Really? I don't even have a hook in here. Amateur. No. Sheesh. Okay. This is how far I've gotten. I think that's too big. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back. But yeah, that's how far I get, and then I lose interest and I move on to the next thing. Let's move on, shall we? All right, that's another bag, dude. So many bags. Another Mrs. Brown's bag, and this was when they did the. This was one of their stupid kids. So I live right next to like a hill, and it's an empty. Oh, the fuzz. It's an empty hill, and it's dirt. So a lot of the neighboring kids come and ride their four-wheelers and motorcycles and trucks, come and do their little off-roading, picking up dust. Oh, well, it rained, so hopefully it's not too bad. Anyways, they did their, this was one of their yarns, and Jody made it into a bag, the two-tone bag. So since I didn't get their yarn, I jumped on the bag. And here I have a scarf that I started, and I'm using Hannah Made It. And I have one of her advent calendars, and this is in the colorway. Don't know what the colorway is. So sad. I'm not sure. Double Danger? Is that what it's called? I'm not sure. It says Double Danger Decay. So I don't know if that's what her decay is called, or if that's the colorway. I don't know. But look at that. Still pretty. So one year my nephew asked me for a scarf, and I knit him a hat. So when I gave him the hat, he was like, Nina, I told you I wanted a scarf. I was like, oh, my bad. And he wanted pink. So I figured I would throw in a variegated pink and other colors, so it just won't be pink. And this is how far I've gotten. Because I can't decide on what I want to make. I did start that barley scarf, so maybe this is what the barley scarf is, the beginning, so I might do that. Just make it a simple scarf, or I could just knit. So next, the last one. And it's another Mrs. Brown's bag, of course. And I do love the drawstrings. These are my favorite. Oh, this is the Hannah Made It. The my Hannah's. Here, let me talk about the yarn first. It's a sweet tea yarns, and it's a sweet sock, and it's one of my friends' yarns, Holiday Armadillo. See, it's one of my collections because I want to start using those yarns. Ah, what's happening? And it's browns. I do love brown. I love it. It's like a chocolatey chocolate. And I started, I think it's called a Treasure. This one does have a stitch marker. Treasure. Oh, it's by the Cozy Cottage. Anna. It's the Treasure something. I'll look it up. I suck. So, I mean, this one got a little bit farther than the other ones, right? Sure. And that one I'm using my special hook. And let's see if it has a tag. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. It's an eye hook. I remember that. It's my friend's hook. I love it. And I figured I would use my friend's hook with my yarn.